shifting. If you're new, what that means is we are smack dab in the middle of an intentional change process based upon research, science, and the Bible. SHIFT is an acronym we're working on to methodically walk us through that process by which we will actually think, feel, and act differently after a period of time. See it, hear it, ink it, feel it, think it. If you've been walking on this journey, it's easy to spot the real difference maker in thought change. Creating new neural pathways takes repetition. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Now, I sure hope I don't need to state that these have to be based in real life possibilities, not things like, I'll see a unicorn today, or I'll be 6'7" when I wake up tomorrow. Anyhow, the point is that repetition is a supercharger for neural pathway creation. Imagine that you wore a new outfit and a friend of yours told you that it looks good. What would happen later on if a stranger told you the same thing? The belief that you look good in that outfit will grow stronger unless something inside you actively resists it. Research has shown repetition over the course of days is more effective than intense repetition over one day. So 10 times over a week is more efficacious than 20 times one day. One of the strongest forms of repetition is recommending or instructing others. For instance, if you ask your friends to pray for something, you are actually advising yourself as well because of hearing yourself repeating those beliefs. So by giving a friend some help, an opinion, and especially advice, you are actually reinforcing the belief or idea in your mind. Think of the power of saying something like, "You're a great parent. God didn't make a mistake when he gave you those kids. You're the best parent for them." You've also coached yourself in trusting that you are the best parent for your children by God's design. So when you tell another person, "Whoa, don't be ripping on yourself. You are awesome. God only made one of you, and that means one of you is enough," you've reinforced that same idea to yourself. Because the subconscious mind does not know the difference between someone repeating the idea or yourself repeating it, so to speak. This concept goes for emotions as well. If you're trying to motivate someone, then you are actually motivating yourself too, kind of without noticing. Think of how encouraging a friend with, "Just keep at it, you'll get it eventually, all good things take time," unconsciously encourages you. That's because of neural pathway reinforcement. So if your area for change is based on the neural pathway, dogs are scary, and you are moving to only scary dogs are scary, to help yourself, you can watch videos of sweet and funny dogs, read stories of helpful and heroic dogs, talk to your friends about their dogs and what their personalities are like, and write your own essay on how dogs are domesticated and loyal. You could tell your young child or nephew that dogs just need to sniff you in order to get to know you. In doing all that, you are working effectively in the new neural pathway you're creating. If you've been following, you know I'm doing fine at making helpful videos because I've had tough issues in this area, honestly. Guess what? Because it wasn't a neural pathway formed in my childhood, SHIFT is working for me already. Repetition and my own work to see it, hear it, write it out, feel it, and think it has been good. And then there's been significant buoying of this new neural pathway by those who have reached out to say how helpful they have been, which is confirming repetition of my repetition. And how I can tell it's working? While I still have the, I need to record an installment dread, it's lessened for sure. And more telling is that writing the content has become much easier, almost enjoyable. So the bottom line for us all, the work works. Say it again, the work works. Keep at it, Super Shifter.